But yeah, I'll miss this car greatly.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. We're not trying to crowd you. We're just doing our normal shade right here.
Right on.
We're gonna go for a walk.
Okay, sweet. You're just gonna park right here? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're chilling. Go.
So I'm gonna walk around, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What up, guys, and welcome back to another video with my Subaru BRZ. This video is a little bit all over the place. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys with what's going on. And yeah, I'm kind of at a little bit of a loss right now, whether I want to keep my BRZ or whether I want to get a 2024 Impreza RS. And there's one for sale just about an hour away from me, and I'm thinking about going and checking it out today. And I'm just not sure if I should do that. And I know I've heard before, when in doubt, don't buy. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little just bored of the BRZ. And it has nothing to do with the BRZ being a bad car. I absolutely love it. You know, I had an FRS before this for about 2 years. And I've had this for about a year, a little over a year. And I love it. As you guys know, I've like grown my channel using this car, and not to say I'm using this car, but you know what I mean? Like, this car is just an amazing car. But for my lifestyle, I just don't know. I just don't think this is what I want to keep driving. And also for the channel, I'm just getting a little bored. And I know that sounds, oh, come on, man, you live in a first world country, you have an awesome car, you know, what could you possibly be complaining about? But I just get bored. I don't know. And if I could just trade this for the Impreza and not have to pay any more money on my payment every month, I think I might just do that. Because the Impreza has so much going for it. But the bottom line is I just don't know if I want to drive a sports car every day anymore. Because I have a motorcycle now, which I don't know if I've shown you guys yet, but if you haven't seen it, you're going to see it soon. I'm going to put it in one of the videos. But as far as just everyday driving, I don't know. I kind of want more space for the dogs, first of all. I kind of want all-wheel drive for driving up to Snow Bowl, because I'm an avid snowboarder, me and my girlfriend. And this really is the only car that we're able to take up there. Because we got the rack system on the C-suckers for the roof rack. But it's rear-wheel drive, so when it snows at Snowball, they won't let you go up there unless you have chains. I can run chains, I guess. I just took the yellow film off these lights, and they look great. I like how it looks like this. I took my stickers off too, except for the back. But yeah, I don't really know, guys. I don't really know. So I'm just here being honest, talking about my thoughts with you guys. I love how this car looks. It definitely is a great looking car. That's one of the biggest features of why I got it, honestly, is I think it just looks cool. And I think if I thought about it a little bit more, I might want the 4 doors. But when I got my Crosstrek, so I had my FRS and I traded that in for a Crosstrek. The Crosstrek was too high up, and it was just too slow. I got the 2-liter, so it was like the slowest one they had. But I didn't realize how cool the Impreza was, and at the time, I didn't even realize the Impreza RS existed, frankly. I just didn't know it existed. The Impreza RS is so cool. All-wheel drive hatchback. It has more room than the Crosstrek in the back with the seats folded flat. It's got the 5x114 bolt pattern. You can put any STI WRX wheels on it. It's low to the ground, just like the BRZ. 2.5 liter, it's a naturally aspirated, just like the BRZ, but it's a CVT transmission, so it's that smooth automatic that doesn't really do much, and it's really boring to drive. So that's the downsides of the Impreza. It's boring to drive. this is fun to drive. So that's a pro for this. That's a con for the Impreza, is it's going to be pretty boring, although it does have sport tuned suspension. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we're going to just start driving, guys, and share some more thoughts going down the canyon a bit. But I don't know, man. I love this car, and I don't want to get rid of it. So right now it's pretty much stock. I just got the mud flaps and the axle back on there still. That was the only, you know, actual mods besides my third brake light blinking module from Driven Media, which I love. And that's what's cool too, is the BRZ, you got access to Driven Media and stuff like that, where there's places that have all these cool aftermarket things you can buy. I think with the Impreza, there is an exhaust that's made by Nameless, so that's pretty cool. But it's not like the mods you can do to this car. All right, guys, well, I'm pretty lazy right now, so I'm just gonna be recording with the iPhone. Sorry if the audio kind of sucks, but yeah, guys, the reality is I say I'm not going to buy it. I'm just gonna go take my time and test drive it, but that usually ends up with me buying it if I have the option to. My credit isn't the best, but if I can just put a maximum of 1,000 down, I think I'll go through with it. Just because I've kind of just made up my mind, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I just want, you know, I just want that Impreza RS. And it's kind of weird, guys, because I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I guess I'll go a little bit into my thoughts. And I'm just kind of like over driving a sports car. I just want a regular car. And that kind of brings me back to like my old YouTube days with the Scion XB and all my videos with that. And that is like what kind of like got me into YouTube, is that was living in my Scion XB and go car camping and stuff like that. And that side of Subaru is really what I am all about, in my opinion. I got the BRZ to kind of like experience a sports car, and it's a great experience. It's awesome, man. It drives amazing, you know. It's everything you would expect it to be, and I have no complaints about the BRZ. I keep forgetting to get a thumbnail. I gotta get a thumbnail for this video, so I'm gonna try to do that soon here. Probably in this canyon. That's probably where you can get the best thumbnails. I should have just went right there, but maybe down here at the switchback. But it's great driving through this canyon every day to work with this car. It's been great, but I think a change would be nice. And I don't want a Crosstrek, you know. The Crosstrek is so lifted. I never go off-roading. I don't need an off-road car. But at the same time, I don't really need a full-fledged sports car. It's hard to explain, guys, why. And what it is it's dopamine. I've made videos about this exact thing, what I'm like experiencing right now. Hopefully the stability is good. We'll see if it is on this video here. But man, this car has been so fun. The seats are great. The seats are great for a small sports coupe. They are. But I just like that, I like knowing I can car camp if I really need to. I like knowing I can just open up my back door and store stuff in there. I like knowing people can see me better. I like knowing I have a lot more grip with that all-wheel drive for those instances where the road's pretty bad. Sweet bike, man. But yeah, guys, I mean, there you go. Oh, a rock just landed on my car. I've been kind of getting into bikes recently, so I won't lie. Like, I got myself a Honda CB300R, and yeah, it's only a 300, but I actually got my motorcycle license finally. Like, we went and took the test, me and my girlfriend, and I just been riding my bike. I haven't even been driving this car. I'll ride my bike to work all week. And so, yeah, with that, you know, a little bit of the passion has kind of died down, but also I'm just realizing I can have so much fun on a motorcycle, guys. I don't want to drive a car again. You know, I'm being dramatic right there, but like, that's how fun riding these bikes are. The Grom, the CB300R, it's crazy. So the BRZ is great, but it's just not, I don't know if I'm a true driving enthusiast. I'm just a car enthusiast. I'm just a guy that likes cars in general. Everybody likes a fast car. I love a C8, you know, I love fast cars. But this is more of a fun car, but also a real fast car compared to a lot of like Subaru Imprezas, you know. But that RS at least has that 2.5, but there's no third pedal. And that's the only thing that kind of sucks. But like I was just saying, I'm into motorcycles now, guys, so I can always ride my motorcycle and shift my gears if I want. And it's funny how my brain rationalizes, you know, buying a car. But the reality is, you know, I really want to grow my channel, man. And that's another thing is, I get the Impreza RS. It's a Subaru. It's a hot hatch basically with the sapphire blue color that the one I'm looking at is in. So it checks off a lot of those boxes right away for me. And it's got that dual pinion steering rack that's from the new WRX. The Sport Tune suspension. So it's sporty enough. And that's what's so attractive to me about it. And then it's $24,000 for the one I want. And it's fully kitted out with all the cool features. Harman Kardon audio. I got wireless charging, wireless CarPlay, heated seats, manual seats, and a sunroof. The BRZ has almost none of that. So for those things right there, plus the cargo, fuel economy, this averages about 30, but that would probably be a little bit better. That's not much. But another thing for me is DoorDash. I want to be able to do DoorDash, and this is a car I can do DoorDash in, but it is kind of a pain getting in and out of this when you're doing DoorDash. So that kind of that's one of the things that just keeps me from doing it, among many things, you know. And so then I end up not DoorDashing for years if I keep driving this car. That's kind of like, I feel like the direction I would be going. So that's why it brings me back to, guys, it just kind of makes sense for me. Everybody's different, everybody's life's different, and their situation's different. I have a lot of benefits if I get this Impreza, where I can grow my channel, make some fresh new content, and there's all the lifestyle personal benefits: extra space, awesome bigger car with room, fun to drive, easy to drive because it's automatic. It's just an easy, practical car. And that's another thing I'll say, is that's kind of the direction I'm going with this idea, is more practicality and less sports car raciness. All right, we're gonna ramble a little bit more, guys. The stability is actually looking pretty good on this camera. We're cruising down the canyon. There's a tourist in front of us. It's kind of boring right now, but yeah, guys, I just kind of need to change, and I know it might not be the best financial decision for me, but again, I'm really trying to push this YouTube thing, and my channel is growing substantially. But I'm feeling like I'm just losing the inspiration for the sports car style videos. And I think I kind of want to go more general, but also lean more into the adventurous side of Subaru, maybe even car camping, but also still have my Subaru to be cool for what I think is cool for it. You know, I would probably put some cool STI wheels on it and just make it a cool daily. Put some Rally Armor mud flaps and maybe just an axle back exhaust. Kind of the same thing I did with this car, guys. And that's the extent of my mods. So I'm never gonna put like a turbo or something on this car, you know. And with that, you know, considered, it's fun as it is. I love the BRZ, and that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm trying to document my thoughts here, is because I want to like make that clear. I'm kind of sad to even think about getting rid of the BRZ, but I can let it go, you know. I can let it go and let someone else enjoy it. That's how I think of too, you know, my loss, your gain. But I really kind of need some inspiration to make some fresh content, and car camping would be fun. The Impreza looks like you can car camp. It has more cargo space than the Crosstrek, so it is not a small, you know, cargo space. The Crosstrek's pretty good too for a smaller crossover or SUV. So I can car camp in the Impreza. That's huge, sporty, four-door, looks awesome, and that's one of the main reasons, guys, I like it, is I'm very much so about looks and about how my car looks. That's why I love the BRZ so much, guys. I love how the BRZ looks. I know it might sound crazy, almost more than it drives. Oh, that's a cool car. That was a 240 or something. Dang. That thing was really cool, man. That was a really modified car. But see, that's a good example, guys. That car is really modified, you know, and it looks so cool. And that's more of something I'm not really into that much. I'm not into modifying things that much. I enjoy my cars for what they are mainly and do my little things to them, just like what I was saying. But that's the direction a lot of people take these cars, you know. They do some really crazy, awesome stuff to them. Like, what's his name? Chris Borges or whatever. That guy that gave away the Street Hunters purple BRZ. That thing is so cool, man. So sick. And that's something I'm never really going to do, so that's another reason why I wouldn't mind moving on to something else. It's fun to have the super raw sports car experience, and that's kind of what this is. You know, I'm driving a two-door coupe, low to the ground sports car. And it's awesome, man. I love it. But one thing, too, I'd like to mention is I want to do my sim racing at home. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. And when you push this car, you can very much so get in trouble. And it's fast, it's fun, it's loud. I'm not even taking off my axle back too, guys. I know I could probably sell it, but whatever, man. If we can make the deal happen or whatnot, then we'll do it. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not really that into racing around, you know, in public. And that's kind of what, when you get a sports car, you're kind of more leaning into that, you know. I know some people just go to the track or whatever, but come on, guys. If you drive a sports car around, you're getting on it. And a lot of times you might be getting in trouble, you know. And so, yeah, I kind of just want to have a normal car. I mean, sometimes it's as simple as that, guys, when I think about it. I just kind of want to have a normal car. Nothing against the BRZ. It's great, man. But I have 2 dogs. I have a girlfriend. She's got her Honda Civic Si. That's pretty much her main car. And so it'd be nice to be able to put the dogs in the back, just get one of those dog things, and just call it a day. And that's my car, guys. And then I'll make videos about it. And I don't know exactly where the channel will be going, but it will definitely be having that car in it. And that's another thing too, guys. It's just kind of like more my style to just have a hatchback. And a sporty hatchback would be cool. A WRX, it would be awesome. I would love a WRX. But I don't have that kind of money. That is the honest truth, guys. If I had the $35,000 or I wanted to, you know, really go in debt, then I would get the WRX. But it's just kind of unattainable for me to get one at a good price, in my opinion. I know Carvana has some good deals, but I don't want to deal with Carvana financing, and I kind of just want to see the car in person, and just have the dealership experience over Carvana, because Carvana has some negatives. But also, I'm very strict on what I want, guys, and that Sapphire Blue Pearl is, in my opinion, best Subaru color they make right now. And the RS I'm looking at is that color. I can see the potential for this car, you know? Just find some awesome STI wheels and send it. That's it. And it'll be fun enough in the streets, you know? I don't need to be like revving through first gear all the time or doing burnouts or, you know, I just don't need to be doing that. And like I said, guys, if I really want to have fun, I can just go out on my motorcycle and have fun legally. And the same with my cars. I don't want to, you know, be doing illegal stuff just to have fun. That's what it is, guys. I don't want to be doing illegal stuff just to have fun, and then you got to think about the practicality reasons. You know, super low roof, visibility, storage, where that hatchback wins on a lot of those measures, and the hatchback's tinted. So I don't have to worry about tint. I kind of regret getting my windshield tinted, guys. Like, it's okay in the daytime, but at night, it sucks. So those are little things, though. I'm at about 21K on this. And yeah, guys, I just don't really need to have a sports car as my daily, you know, as my only daily. I really don't think that it's just the best option for me personally, and because of my YouTube channel. So, and I want to just, like I said, try to create some more general type of content, but also still be very much so into the Subaru car enthusiast category, but a different kind of car enthusiast where I'm not so much about speed, I'm more about practicality, versatility, car camping, and that's about it. And just how awesome the Impreza RS, guys, come on. Like, they waited, what, it's been what, 10 or 15 years or whatever it's been, until they had an RS, and now they're bringing back the RS. And then for me, that's so cool as a Subaru enthusiast. I love Subarus, and to be able to, for them to bring back that legend, that's such a cool thing to buy, man. That's a cool car right there they made, the RS. Bringing it back with the boxer decals on the side. Come on, the side skirts, the front grille, the front fog lights, it's all like updated. The sick paint job, that sapphire blue pearl with that with some gold STI wheels would look awesome. It would look like a little STI, like a new VB STI, you know, which they don't make. So there you go. They might make them in the future, but it's cool in and of itself. It's a car I could take to Colorado and just be chilling and have a mountain bike in the back, or have all my camping gear in the back and not have to worry about extra space. Road trip worthy. A motor that's pretty basic, just a basic motor, so there's no RTV issue type stuff I gotta worry about. It's very basic. It's Subaru's most basic car, but they're taking their base models to the next level, where the base model for the Impreza you can't even buy now. It's just the Sport or the RS. So yeah, guys, this is me thinking out loud, and I'm on my way right now to go look at this Impreza RS. And I don't want this to be the last drive of the BRZ. I really don't. But for the reasons I stated, it very well could be. I will very much miss this car and what it's done for my channel, and how it's kind of re-inspired how I look at cars. How it's made me a better driver. I'm definitely a better driver. And how much it's appreciated me being lower in a car. I love being low. But for me, this is a little too low, guys. I think just in general, an overall practical good car, I think this Impreza RS is just it for me. The manual's something, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little, what is it called? I have mixed feelings about the manual versus the CVT. The manual's great. I love driving a manual. I would prefer a manual. But the CVT is okay. It's fine. It's you can full throttle it and the car will go. Hit the brakes, the car will stop. If you want to coast, it'll coast smoothly. There's no jerkiness. You don't have to worry about a clutch in heavy traffic, and it's easy to do DoorDash. So it makes just driving enjoyable in its own way. So yeah, man, it is what it is, guys. You know, I love having a sports car. It's fun. It is fun. It feels like I'm in a sim rig. Feels like I'm playing a video game, you know? You're like super low in this thing. It's really a great car. We're gonna stop at the gas station, get some gum, get a horchata in Sedona, guys. But like I said, there's that, one of the main reasons why I'm thinking of this is there's that part inside of me that just wants something new, and I want something to be inspired by. And I think, honestly, guys, it's such a good bargain for this car at $24,000. It's got 27,000 miles on it, so it's not super new, but It's a 2024, so it's as new as this thing is. 18-inch wheels with some Yokohama tires on there. I don't know how they are, and that's the problem, guys, is I have my snow tires still for the BRZ here, but I don't have any snow tires. I might be able to put those on, but I don't have any snow tires for this Impreza RS. My main thing is if I can just keep my payments low, guys, or about the same as this, I think I'm gonna do it. I really do think I'll do it. Reluctantly, though. Reluctantly in a way, because man, I would miss this car. This steering wheel's so good. Easy to clean. Not really easy to clean, actually. When you're cleaning the interior of this car, it is kind of hard because of how low it is. It's pretty back-breaking. And I'm as low as this thing goes right now, guys, and I kind of wish I had a little more visibility out the top here. It is a driver-focused car, but a sunroof, Harman Kardon sound system, power seats, heated seats, blind spot detection, all the eyesight this already has, all-wheel drive, and the hatchback with the seats folded down compatibly. It's a lot to think about, guys, so I'm going to keep driving here, maybe get a thumbnail, one of these areas. And then we're going to go over to Prescott and take a look at this Impreza. Well, guys, is that a coincidence or not? There's an RS right there. All right, what's up, guys? We're in beautiful Clarkdale, Arizona right now, and I'm about to head up to Mingus Mountain and continue my road trip out to Prescott. But before I do, we're gonna strap on the Go 3S and talk a little bit about lifestyle and personality with the Impreza RS I'm looking at. Because this car, you know, it fits my lifestyle to a certain extent. I won't lie about that. It does work. We have taken it snowboarding, we have taken it on road trips. But does that mean that it's a good car for those things? You know, and that's kind of the point I want to make right here, guys, is yeah, it can work, but you guys, if you don't know my personality, you probably will assume that I'm a little extreme about things. You know, I get into motorcycling and I want to ride every day. And so it's kind of the same mentality. Oh, I can't turn around here, so I got to go ahead and flip around, and then I can just go up the road here, it looks like. But yeah, so it's just because it's worked for me doesn't mean it's the ideal choice for me, you know, especially in the future. And I'm kind of like, you know, taking a step back from sports cars in my life, and that's where I'm talking about lifestyle right now. My lifestyle is I am an outdoorsy person. I like being outside. I like snowboarding. I like mountain biking. I like motorcycling, you know, and so a sports car has been fun and it's a great car. But is this the right choice for me, you know? And I don't think it is. So with those reasons, aside from like wanting to do YouTube and wanting to have a new car that's inspiring, aside from all that, the practicality is an obvious thing. And then personality, like it fits my personality more to have a hatchback. You know, the coupe's awesome. The coupe is like a childhood dream to drive this BRZ. You know, this was like, but when you're a kid, you don't really think about the, you know, other lifestyle things that could be going on. I have dogs. That's another thing is, see, there's the C8 again. That's a nice one. I don't know. Yeah, that was a C8, huh? But personality's another big one, you know, like, I don't know, man. I just think the hatchback is always the look I've wanted for a Subaru. But I just don't think it fits my lifestyle to have the BRZ. It's been fun. I've had this this car, whether it was the old gen or the new gen, I've had this car, guys, for 3 years over. I've been driving this smaller of a car. I had the Crosstrek for 6 months, and this is what's so it's kind of stupid, I know, but I had the Crosstrek for 6 months, guys. I traded in my FRS for a Crosstrek in a similar mindset I had. I'm like, oh, I don't want the FRS anymore. I want to get the Crosstrek. And I didn't realize that the Impreza RS was a thing. I don't think it even came out until a little bit after 2024. You know, so I got the Crosstrek and I loved it, guys. I really did enjoy it, and I kind of bought the BRZ maybe kind of on a whim. It was like, I didn't think about it for 24 hours. I've thought about this Impreza for 24 hours or more, and I've thought of other cars, and I've thought of it for months. It's been like 6 months and I've known about the Impreza. Look at all these bikers, man, and they are so happy. This is my new hobby right here, guys, is riding motorcycles, and it is so much fun being out there on the roads with motorcycles. I love it, or just on a bike. I really do love that. So my priorities are kind of changing. But anyway, this car is awesome. It's so fun around corners. It's fun downshifting. I love hearing the pops. I will miss pops, you know, but this is my only car, guys. That's another thing, is this is my only car, and yes, I can do it. But do I want to continue doing it, and am I still very passionate about sports cars? I am. But for my lifestyle, I just want something a little more practical, and that's where that Impreza fits right in. Whereas that Crosstrek, back to the Crosstrek, I felt I was up way too high. Impreza solves that right off the bat. The Impreza seating position is very similar to this, and the ground clearance is the exact same, which is kind of funny. I'm almost kind of disappointed. I want a little more ground clearance on the Impreza, but hey, I'm used to a lower car, and so for me, that's fine ground clearance. These are some of the best roads in America right here, guys. The 89A highway in Arizona. If you guys ever get the chance, come out here, drive it from Flag to Sedona, then drive from Cottonwood to Prescott. These are the best stretches of the 89, in my opinion. And this car is meant for this stuff, but so is the Impreza, guys. I just saw one in Sedona, of course. And it's a small, nimble car as well. It's not as nimble as this, but this is the extreme version of a car enthusiast sports car, in my opinion, guys. Maybe not so much extreme, like on a budget, you know. This is a pretty extreme thing to get because it's a small two-door coupe, you know, and I love it. I really do love it. I don't need anything else. That's an old Celica right there. That's pretty cool. I really don't need anything else. I think the Impreza really is like, that's it. That's all I need, guys. I want to be able to put my dogs in the back and go camping for the night if I want. You know, I want to be able to put my dogs and go take a road trip to Colorado. You know, that'd be cool. You can't really do that with this setup right here. I want to be able to go up on a powder day and go snowboarding. And I 100% can do that with the Impreza with that all-wheel drive. And I can put my gear in the back easily. Snowboarding is a big thing for me and my girlfriend. You know, we love getting out to Snowbowl. We live right next to it. And my situation now is I sold my Pilot, guys. I had a Honda Pilot, and that was kind of our snowboarding vehicle. But I need one car to do it all. That's really what I need. And this just ain't it. It'll hold me back for snowboarding. But it's just, I just want to be able to do my things with ease, guys. I don't want to have to put chains on my BRZ. I just want to be able to drive up to the mountain and not really think about it and have somewhat of a fun drive. And that's just it too, guys, is the Impreza. I'm gonna drive it to find out. I don't know if I'll be able to film much because there might be a salesperson that wants to ride along with me or whatever, but maybe I could put the camera on. We'll see. I'm kind of using a lot of juice right now, so. But the Impreza is gonna handle, you know, I'm gonna have just as much fun, guys. This thing will be more fun, but it's gonna be close. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not really a super hardcore driving enthusiast. I just like driving cars. I just love cars in general. And, you know, this is like the ultimate sports car, in my opinion, for like on a budget and just fun to drive, easy to drive, simple. But like, I think the Impreza is like just the ultimate car for my lifestyle, and for a lot of people that probably just don't think they need the don't realize they don't need all that ground clearance on the Crosstrek. The Crosstrek's cool, but it's a whole different kind of style than the Impreza, where the Impreza is just a car made for city streets, which I think that's what most people drive. So anyway, I think Subaru is doing such a great job making this Impreza RS for just an awesome car. Yeah, it's not an enthusiast car, but guys, I mean, neither really was the old 2.5 RS. The old 2.5 RS was just an Impreza that was a little cooler. So that was never meant to be like an STI or anything like that. And that's not what this car's, the new Impreza is meant to be either. So it's very similar, you know? Whereas this BRZ is a full-fledged sports car, you know, with a manual transmission and all that, and I love it. Rear-wheel drive, like, you know, it's the real deal. But I just don't know about this long term for my lifestyle, guys. And like, I'm really trying to find that one last car that can I can keep for, you know, 8 years or something. I can just really keep it, and I don't want to have to do any crazy maintenance. I don't want to have to do any crazy stuff. I just want to be able to drive the car, take it on road trips. If I do find myself on a back road, I want to be able to have a little bit of fun. I like my music, you know, I want to be able to have nice bass when I listen to my music. Heated seats is awesome. Sunroof is pretty cool to have too, and power seats, being able to get that position whenever you want pretty easily, you know. All that's very attractive to me. So yeah, I'm just so torn, guys, because I love this car so much, and I've loved making videos with it and just driving it, and it's fun every time I get in it. And so, like I said, I'm not in a big rush to get rid of it. I really got to be sold on this Impreza, which I pretty much am. I just want to drive it and just see, like, are the seats actually comfortable? Like, are they really comfy? Especially on like a longer trek, you know, like, are they gonna withstand you know, 8-hour road trip, getting stuck in LA traffic or something like that? Can I go to Subi Fest next year with that? And that's another thing too, is I'm not sacrificing anything, guys, as when it comes to like my own personal enthusiast level. That car's cool enough for me, you know. It'd be cool to have like something better or something faster than the Impreza, but you know, for me, that's all I need. That's cool enough for me. I'll take that to Subi Fest, because I think it's cool, you know, and it's a cool Subaru. There was a lady that won she was the best Subaru brat or something like that. So this Honda is smoking right here, guys. That's really bad. Smoking crazy, huh? And we got tourists up here like crazy. The hill assist is really nice on the BRZ here. Oh yeah, we're in Jerome right now. If you guys have never been, it's an awesome little mining town here in Arizona, just south of Sedona. Up here, and it's one of the most scenic roads too, because it winds through this gold mine here, and then goes up to the summit, and then goes down into Prescott. Definitely the only way to go out on my day off and have a nice fun drive. And that's all I'm doing too, guys. I'm just out here driving, having fun. I really hope this is not my last BRZ video, but you know, I have a feeling I'm gonna really like this Impreza when I see it, because guys, the visibility is huge, you know. Like that sapphire blue is gonna be a lot more poppy. People can see me easier. I can see myself easier in a parking lot. And then of course the visibility out, I'm gonna be able to see a little bit better, I think. I don't like how low the roof is on this car, you know. So that's what you get when you get a sports car. You get a nice low roof. Can't really sit up very well, and it's comfy for sporty driving, and that's why it's so great. It's great as a sports car. It's great. Is it great as a road trip car and a car to take up to the snowboarding mountain? Not really. It's not really meant for that. And so I've had fun. It's been the best driving experiences of my life driving these cars, the FRS and the BRZ, and you know, they're great, man. And I hope they keep making them, and maybe one day I can drive one again. But I think for me to go snowboarding on the weekends, me to take the dogs to the dog park comfortably, or go on a little road trip with the family, that Impreza RS is very cool. Very cool. Also to grow my channel, you know, make cool videos with the RS and show people how cool it is, and just show my excitement. I mean, that's really that's the fuel of making YouTube videos, guys, is if you maintain your excitement, then what's stopping you? You just keep going, you know. That's your motivation. That's your level of commitment, is you got to have passion if you're trying to be full-time and trying to really push it, you know. And a little bit of that's died with the BRZ. I'm just like, I love it. But you know, I kind of wish I could just, you know, not have to worry about getting chains on it. Kind of wish I could just, you know, store more stuff in it sometimes, or take my dogs out, you know. I could sit here and yammer about it all day, guys, but you guys already kind of know. I just want a little bit of a change, and I think that's honestly a pretty not horrendous decision to make. You know, I don't make, you know, let's be honest, try to make the best decisions in life, but not every decision I make is the best financially. And maybe some people don't understand that, or maybe they think, oh, I should keep this car a while. Guys, that's not really, I mean, I get it, it's not economical or probably a good idea to think like that, but I really do need some inspiration to make content, and cars is my #1 source of inspiration. I know that sounds crazy, but I am a super car enthusiast, just about cars in general. I love sports cars, but man, a good practical car I could nerd out about just as much as a sports car. And then the not getting in trouble. That's another thing I'm going to talk about, guys, before my Go 3S overheats, which I'm sure it might, is I don't like the attention of the sports car. I don't want people to try to race me, you know, and maybe they might with the Impreza RS. Maybe there will be people that want to race me if I put some like gold wheels on it or something like that. But I might engage, I might not. But the thing is I'm not going to get in trouble, or I'm not going to get myself, you know, killed because of speed or because of losing control. And whereas with this BRZ, it's got plenty of power where I could get myself in trouble or get in an accident or something like that, you know, because of the power. Funny story though is when I had my Crosstrek, I was like, I had the same mentality in a way. I was like, I want this Crosstrek so I don't get pulled over. And I got a ticket in that Crosstrek at the top of my commute canyon coming home, going like 72 and a 55. I think that was the ticket, which is a reasonable ticket, but just goes to show if you drive a slower car, that doesn't mean you're gonna just drive slow all the time. That's for sure. And the RS will be just fast enough, you know. But I don't know, guys. I don't really need to rationalize this to anybody, but I thought I'd, you know, kind of at least share some of my thoughts on my thought process of selling my BRZ. But guys, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with this car, and it is truly a very fun car to learn how to drive a sports car too. I've taken this to an autocross event in California at SubiFest. I've gotten actually interested in trying racing, you know, like I want to try rally racing, which I still could do in the Impreza RS. I could put mud flaps on it and try rallying it. It'll be not as powerful as a WRX for sure, but, or this car. It's got 182 horsepower on the RS, where this car, this BRZ, has 230. So it's pretty slow compared to this. But my day-to-day doesn't require all this power, and I could honestly care less, guys. As long as it's fast enough to get on the freeway, I honestly could care less. So maybe I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis or lifestyle change, but my lifestyle has always been an active lifestyle with, you know, pursuing things I enjoy. And if I could have a sports car at some point, then yeah, maybe that would work. But I want to be able to go snowboarding, and I want a car I'm really excited about, but that I don't have to make a whole lot of sacrifices. And yeah, just need to do it. And maybe it'll be today, maybe it'll be some other time, I don't know. But this is a beautiful drive, isn't it, guys? Up here on Mingus Mountain, lots of switchbacks here. If you're into motorcycles, this is another great road for motorcyclists. Switchback City right here. But I really don't intend to store a lot of things in the Impreza, guys. It'll be similar to this car, and not much is going to change in my life. You know, it's just going to make my life a little easier. Being able to go up snowboarding with my girlfriend, being able to get in and out if I want to do DoorDash. The CVT is going to be nice. It's not the end of the world to have a CVT. Girlfriend's going to be upset though, because I think she wants us to all have manuals, you know, but. Hey guys, I've put in 40,000 miles on manual cars in the last, whatever, 3 years or whatnot. So I've driven my manuals, you know. I've driven manuals for thousands and thousands of miles, and I've had a lot of manuals in my life. And sometimes I don't want to shift, you know. Sometimes I just want to drive and not worry about shifting. And yeah, it's lame not doing cool shifts and downshifts and stuff, but I can make that sacrifice. To me, that doesn't matter that much. I still have a motorcycle I can shift through the gears, and again, the motorcycle is going to solve so many of my sports like riding needs. And I'll tell you guys what, if you guys ever ride a bike or a motorcycle, you'll realize how much more fun than driving any car that is. And so for me, guys, the motorcycle is going to be my, like, let's go have fun and drive and ride. And then my Subaru will be a little bit of that, but it's just going to be the workhorse, you know. We need just a practical car that can do DoorDash, do road trips, do snowboards, go to the mountains and go snowboarding. Grocery getter, we can go to Home Depot and get a bunch of stuff. You know, just practical. Take the dogs to dog park, dog car, everything car. That's kind of what I need, and my lifestyle kind of demands it. Bike rack too, I already have the one-up platform. All I got to do, I think, is just put that on the roof of the crossbars on the Impreza, and boom, got a bike rack up there already. So yeah, guys, I think we're almost to the summit here on Mingus Mountain. I think we'll get to the top and finish this video up for you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys want to join the channel, hit that join button. I launched memberships not too long ago, and we're gonna have custom emojis and emotes and live streams and shorts just for you guys that are members. Lots of bikes out today, guys. I really am passionate about riding motorcycles. I love it so much, and it's not going to take away from the channel. We're going to implement some of that on the channel though, guys. I will not lie. You guys are probably going to be seeing some moto vlogs at some point, or at least a video on my Honda CB300R, because it is such a cool bike. But my passion for YouTube wants to still be focused on my Subarus, guys, or on Subarus in general, because I love them so much. And that's why this is going to be a little bit of a change in style, is because we're going to go away from like more of a sports car channel to more of a lifestyle channel, I guess, or a vlog type of thing. But it's still going to have that element of a custom Subaru and just how awesome Subarus are. I mean, I honestly think this Impreza RS is one of the coolest cars you can get, guys, for so many reasons. It's pretty cool. It compares to the Mazda 3 hatchback. That's another amazing car. This segment has just some amazing cars, but I really do think and believe that Impreza, oh, thanks, buddy. I'm just chilling out here. That Impreza really is the best, man, on so many levels. And that just goes to show Subaru's dedication, guys. This is their base level car, and it's, you know, it's going to be up there, I think, with the best of them in that segment. And also, guys, if you can set aside the performance stuff, it's a great car. You know, it's a great car. Small, practical, fun, sporty handling. It's okay, man. It's okay not to have a sports car. And that's kind of the thing here. I'll just still be going on adventures and stuff like that, and even like this drive right now, like, I kind of wish I would have gotten out more when I had or like while I've had this car, you know. I've made a lot of videos on the BRZ, guys, and I will, you know, definitely miss it, but I think I've done its justice pretty well with content, you know, and that's not why I got it. Okay, I won't lie, I did get it a little bit for content, the new BRZ, right? But it's kind of like that honeymoon phase of like the sports car stuff on my channel is kind of dead, and we need to be more creative and do some more just general lifestyle stuff. I don't think I'll ever live in a van again like this guy in front of me, but I want a car that's super practical that I can really be inspired by. And I need just a road trip beast, you know. I need a car that does it all, and I don't gotta worry about it, guys. I don't really care about having a super clean car, you know, and I don't really care about having a sports car. So where does that lead me to? That leads me to a very budget-friendly, basic car. But in my opinion, like I just said, Subaru killed it, man. That Impreza RS looks sick. They got the Oasis blue color available. Come on, man, it's a hot hatch. Everyone just let me go, man. Well, this car just outperforms so many things in the switchbacks, and it's a lot of fun, guys. But I am more of a motorcycle enthusiast, I think, as when it comes to sporty riding and stuff like that, than I am a car enthusiast. I love cars. I love taking a car around the corner fast, but I also like being safe and, you know, being under the speed limit or not going too fast. I haven't been out here in a while, but we'll have a little bit of fun, I guess. I took my bike rack off, took off all my stickers. So, man, guys, it's really sad, man. I'm so, like, nervous and all that, you know, but it's a big decision, you know, buying a new car. So you got to make sure it's the right one. The wheels are pretty curved on this Impreza RS, but that's not a problem for me, guys, because I'll be on the hunt, as you guys probably guessed, for some STI wheels or something to put on there. You know, like, I really want to make it look cool. Make it look like the car Subaru should have made, you know? Aside from all the performance stuff, I know everyone's gonna say, oh, it's not turbo, blah, 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 it's a CVT, blah, blah, blah. And they're right. But for me, I'll miss this. But is it necessary? Not really. I could have probably as much fun in the Impreza RS around these switchbacks as I can in this. I just won't hear the pops or shift my own gears. The handling might be a little softer. I don't really know. The handling on the BRZ is great, guys. Nice and soft for a sports car. I got some nice Continental tires on here too, so I'm kind of bummed to like be getting rid of those because they're great grippy tires. And I just bought them too, but that's just, I guess, how it goes. I'm not in a rush though, guys. If they tell me that, you know, we can't work out a good deal and we can't keep your payments low and all that, I'm just gonna wait and come back or wait for a different car. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna put down too much money. You know, I have like a limit I'm gonna put down. But oh man, I'll miss it, dude. I'll miss the fun aspect of this car. It's basically like driving a street bike, but a car form. You know, it's like driving a motorcycle, but in a car version. It's kind of fun way to think about it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna walk around one more time, look at this car, and yeah, I think we're gonna call it on the video. We're almost at the summit here. There should be a pull off, and the Go 3S staying strong out here, man. Love it. Mingus recreational area, half a mile. Where is it? Oh, it's so weird. It's so bittersweet though, guys. It's weird thinking I'm gonna get rid of this car, but I don't know. I think I can live without it, guys. I can live without it. I'm not that attached to it, you know? It's been fun. It's been real fun. All right, we're at the top here. Let's go ahead and pull off. And man, it looks like it's nice and cloudy too. Not too hot out here. Oh, I haven't been up here in a minute. It's pretty cool. Epic road, guys, for a little road trip or want to explore some Arizona. Go ahead and hit that 89A and you won't be disappointed. We'll just go ahead and pull out by this tree over here. Not a bad spot, man. Not a bad spot. Get some thumbnails too while I'm out here, I guess, huh? Good idea. Yeah, you can smell the tires on this thing, guys. New tires. I'm sad to potentially get rid of it with these tires, but it's all muddy too. I went ahead and hopped in some puddles and got some mud in there. But yeah, I'll miss this car greatly.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. We're not trying to crowd you. We're just doing our normal shade right here.
Right on.
We're gonna go for a walk.
Okay, sweet.
Fine?
You're just gonna park right here? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you're chilling. Go. Yep, I just heard a Corvette C8 go down the hill. It was pretty cool. But yeah, man, I'm really reluctant to do this video here, guys. But it is what it is, man. We might be getting rid of our BRZ here, so I'm kind of making it backup content just to, I guess, hide from myself. But I'm gonna take this sticker off right here. This is the Flat 4 Showdown sticker from our Subi Fest autocross race, and we can take it off. Yep, just getting it as close to stock as it can be, I guess, without taking off the mud flaps or the axle back. But yeah, really sad, man. It's such a good car. Nice and muddy too. I did a good job getting that mud up there. The wider tires help do that, but anyway, I'm gonna keep going to Prescott, guys, and check out this Impreza RS, and we'll see if I actually pull the trigger on it and end up buying something. I will definitely miss the body lines on this car too. With that bike rack off, man, it looks so good, guys. It's such a good car, such a cool car. So anyway, I'm not in any rush to get rid of it, but if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I know I need something a little more practical, just a little more practical for those snowboard trips, those road trips with the girlfriend, the dogs, and all that. It's just, this is more of a single man's car, in my opinion, than a someone with a small family or something like that. That's kind of the unfortunate truth if you want to have one, or this is your second car, which I can't afford 2 cars, especially if they're awesome. So anyway, guys, appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna go take a leak here at the bathrooms at the top of Mingus Mountain. But anyway, man, kind of sad to see the BRZ go. I really want to keep it, but I'm not rich. I got to figure out my finances. That's why this is the last car, guys. I think this is the last car I'm gonna buy, because I've made up my mind. This is what I need, what I want, and I can make all the videos in the world. So there's no stopping me from doing anything with this car, you know. It's just myself, my own motivation to make content. And that's why I might be stepping into more lifestyle, more camping, more vlog adventure stuff on the channel to hype it up and keep it going. Well, because we don't modify stuff too much either, guys. We don't really modify stuff. All right, guys, we're here at the dealership, and just probably what you expected. We're picking up that RS. I'm gonna miss the BRZ greatly, but look at how nice this RS looks. Let's go. The perfect practical hatchback.
Do you want me to walk all the way around?
Maybe stand over there, yeah. See, I'll just screenshot whatever picture works.
So I'm gonna walk around, okay?
Perfect.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's pause the plane going by for a sec, guys, and let's look at the brand new to me 2024 Subaru Impreza RS. Let's go, man. I've been talking about it, I've been thinking about it, and guess what, guys? We made a decision. We're like, you know what? I saw the blue, I saw it was used, I saw it was a good price, I saw I could make it happen and not, you know, lose too much off the BRZ that I traded in. So my payment is about the same as it was. And yeah, I owe some more money in general, but I think this car is the car for me, guys. Hatchback, small, it's got the 18s, looks like a WRX, but it isn't. Not near as fast as a WRX, but it's fun. Seats fold down flat. I can put a roof rack on the top. It's got some side skirts. It looks really good. That's my favorite part about this car, is how it looks. Looks great, man. So I'm super stoked. I got fog lights, something I didn't have on the BRZ. I'm really happy to have fog lights. All the safety features you could ask for. The seats are insanely comfortable. Guys, I thought the BRZ was the nicest car I've ever had. I think this is the nicest car I've ever had. Right here. This is it. This is the new standard. Let's go. I'm so hyped. We got tint. This is practical. This is lifestyle friendly for me. I can put my one wheel, I can put a mountain bike back there. I can take the dogs to the dog park. I can go snowboarding with a girlfriend on the weekend now. You know, just get the racks, get the roof rack set up going. Done. We got blinking mirrors. We got turn indicators right there. That's so cool, man. But that sapphire blue pearl, holy cow, guys. I'm going to be making quite a few videos with this car, whether they're going to be mod videos, whether they're going to be road trip videos, whether they're going to be Subaru talk, whatever we want. So this is definitely going to keep the channel going and keep me inspired as well, because I already am just head over heels for this car here. So good. Such a good looking car. I want to see another color that pops like this from Subaru for sunset, you know. I want to see the next best color. We got the 18-inch wheels. The inside, let's show you guys the inside a little bit. We'll do a full review. We'll do a full, video of this car and all its glory and everything about it sometime in the future. But for now, we're just going to worry about the outside mainly. And the rubber mats are still in decent shape. So it only has 27,000 miles on it. Not very many miles. But it'll be an easy transition from the BRZ, guys, because it's still just a small car, you know. It's a small hatchback. That is Subaru's smallest car besides the BRZ. This is definitely it, but it has a longer overall width and length than the Crosstrek, and it sits lower than the Crosstrek, obviously. But its number one car compared to is probably the Crosstrek from Subaru, but this is a completely different car in the fact that it is more sport tuned and a street car than it is a dirt off-roader. And that's why I got it. We got the Avid S34s by Yokohama for the tires, and you can tell these wheels were repaired, which I was really wondering why they're like the way they are, because I saw in the pictures that the wheels were a little bit curb rashed, but it looks like they fixed that with these wheels, which is pretty exciting for me. I'd rather my car not have curb rash wheels if I'm buying it new to me, you know. So anyway, got the RS badge right there. It's the creme de la creme of Impreza, man. I'm so hyped. This is the car, dude. This is the car for me. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna get going home to the girlfriend now and surprise her with this thing. She's probably gonna not expect it, but I think she'll overall be happy, because now the coolest part about this setup is now we have matching bikes and we have matching cars respectively with our bikes. My Honda CB300R is this color blue, and her cherry red Honda Grom is the same kind of red almost as her Honda Civic with the rally red paint. So anyway, guys, peace out from Prescott, Arizona. We still got to drive an hour and a half back, so I'm not going to make this video too long. This is the first little intro and sneak peek for you guys on the awesome 2024 Subaru Impreza RS.